Good morning. We are going to South OC Cars and Coffee, and I am still waking up, so you can see my face is probably puffy. Anyways, we got Delaney in the car. Show yourself. Now, I demand it. I'm not actually a dictator. I don't demand things. So we're going to South OC Cars and Coffee. I'm stuck behind an ice cream truck. Actually, that's a dog van. Show them the dog van. Call that number. Don't call that number. I'm sorry. If that company gets blown up, I apologize. And if you guys did not know, which you don't know because I'm not that big on YouTube yet, is we just got a 350Z, a 2008 Nissan 350Z HR with 51,000 miles. And we only paid $9,000 for it. And it's going to be Delaney's car. But when she's done or bored with it, it's going to be the drift car.
Except for it has a performance clutch on it. So even Kate struggled with it. So I think that we're going to switch it out. But if you want to use it for drifting, you're going to have to put it back on.
Yeah, that's true. So what it has in it is a 6-puck. So for daily driving, typically you don't want like the 3 and 6 pucks. I think sometimes there's even 5 pucks. I could be wrong there. But for daily driving, you want to have a single disc clutch, which that car does not have. And he told me at first, I think, that it did have one. So when I drove it, I stalled it at first because those things are meant to get beat up on. So I did not beat up on that thing. I was driving it and I stalled the damn car, and I kind of embarrassed myself because I drive stick. I know how to drive stick, I promise. If you guys see my other videos, I drive stick. But I stalled the car, and then I was on the way home, I stalled it too, and I ended up doing a burnout out of light by accident because I'd fucking just dumped the clutch. But she was behind me in the Supra, so she knows exactly how it sounded. And it's all right. I'm starting to get the hang of it now, but I can already tell I threw the throw-up bearing out. So I'm gonna have to get a new clutch at some point. But it still drives and it's fine. But we'll show you guys the car. So I love South OC Cars and Coffee. They have an event every Saturday, I think, besides Christmas weekend. But the one thing that kind of bothers me is that, not the fact that it's in Irvine, but Irvine police are typically a little more like strict when it comes to like exhaust and sound. But I think they know. I'm sure they know that there's car events going on. I just hope that they're pretty smooth out here. Because last time we were out here, I saw like 4 or 5 cop patrol bikes lined up on this road that we're on now, which is near Camino Ferro. It's like the main road to get into South OC from the Ortegas, and they were pulling over people left and right. I don't know if it was for speeding or if it was for the exhaust noise. I hope it was for speeding, because the one thing that annoys me about California is the fact that they're super strict on cars, and if I got pulled over, they tell me to pop my hood and do all this bullshit, and then tell me to go to the state ref. At least that's how it was before we moved to Utah. Utah, they have this thing called red flagging, and I think they do that's like their last resort. That's like if you're being an asshole and the cop really doesn't like you and they genuinely want to throw the book at you. But California, it's its own breed. They can just throw the book at you just because your car makes a little bit of noise. But it's okay. I still support local law enforcement. I support law enforcement. I actually wanted to be a sheriff. That did not work out for me. I'm going to try again, possibly. I don't know. So there's not too much going on right now. It's still early. I don't even think it started yet. It starts at 9 and we got here at like 8:30ish. Cars are still 8:40. Cars are still rolling in, so there's not a lot of content to grab right now. So for now, we're just gonna show you guys what we see. Roba's Mercedes right there, G-Wagon. I feel more confident holding my camera here than I do at like Cars and Coffee at the other places or car shows. Mainly because everyone else has a camera and everyone else is doing the same thing. So I know I shouldn't really care about what other people think, but sometimes, you know, it just feels awkward. Like, I won't lie, sometimes I still get that fear or the hesitancy to pick up the camera in front of people and just kind of like do things like this. Delaney hates it because she thinks it's funny that I have a camera and a microphone. Yeah, I'm more confident now holding the camera. I know if I want to make this work, I have to just kind of say fuck it and go with it. Delaney's finally getting comfortable with it. She doesn't care as much. She used to run away from the camera. How do you feel with the camera now? Are you getting comfortable with it?
No.
She's not, because right now, she's probably like, everybody's looking at me.
I don't care what everybody... It's just the talking.
Talking to the camera?
Yes.
Well, you got to speak up.
That's why.
Because you have to think about it. People that are looking at us probably think like, hey, we probably are doing YouTube and have it figured out.
No.
We don't. We're trying to. But at some point, I'm going to have to do this anyways. I'm going to have to hold a camera in the air publicly. She got distracted by the 720S's over here. These are your cars, ma'am?
I wish.
Mark my words, love. We're gonna come here with a hardtop, white or black Audi R8 V10. And she's gonna have what?
More money in my bank account.
Our bank account. stancy. Do you think this is bags or do you think it's real coils?
Probably real. I mean, look at that much tire on.
We just got done with South OC Cars and Coffee. It was a pretty cool turnout. Hopefully you can hear me over this pretty clean Porsche. I have a GT2 RS next to me, and I have, I think, a Panamera behind me, and a 55 Corvette in front of me. So a really cool turnout. Ooh, look at that motherfucking thing. GT3 RS. Very cool turnout. We are going over to the house now so we can get the 350Z out. Let me roll these windows up so you can hear me. Sorry, I did not record a lot of cars. I was recording TikToks for the most part, but there was some pretty cool stuff there. I saw 2 SVJs, more Aventadors. What did we see? Like a bunch of Ferraris?
Yeah.
Ferraris, McLarens. Muscle cars were pretty heavy there today. So there was a lot of cool cars there. There's a 2JZ Supra, obviously, Mark IV. They all have 2JZs. It was automatic, still clean. I don't even know if we got a video of that. If I did, you'll see it. If not, sorry guys, I need to do better. This is only, what, my second video this year. But anyways, we are going to go to the house. We're going to go pick up the 350Z, and we're going to drive it. You guys are going to see what kind of a drive that is. Delaney hasn't been in the car yet, so she has to hold a camera and stress. We have the GT2 RS in front of us. I saw that it had a West Coast exotic cars plate, so I wanted to get it, and I'm manifesting it, but I'm also going to put the work in, because manifestation only works if you put the work in. I will be buying an Audi R8 from West Coast Exotic Cars at some point, and I'll be featured on their Instagram. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you believe in me?
Yes.
Didn't sound confident enough, but I'll take it.
I'm focusing on the camera settings.
I know, she's trying to be a really good camera woman. Camera wife. No.
That doesn't sound good.
That doesn't sound good either. Delaney's not gonna she's not gonna be a camera wife ever. We're not doing no OnlyFans or what do they call it? Feet Finder or I'm not selling my wife online, she's not selling herself online. I take that back. You are not gonna be a camera wife. You're my camera assistant. My
director.
You're my director, except you're not directing me.
I don't know.
Anyway, GT2 RS Porsche with the West Coast exotic plates. I'm assuming that's probably their car. They have no idea who I am, but that's all right. They're gonna know who I am at some point because I'm gonna be buying an Audi R8 from them, and then I'm gonna be going up the street and it's gonna get a twin turbo kit from Sheepy Race.
I just want a GTR with the basic Liberty Walk.
But what GTR?
Whatever fucking falls in my lap. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Should I just get her a clapped R32?
No.
On the topic of clapped cars, the Z we're going to show you is not clapped, but it is dirty right now. And when we drive this thing, the way I drive it, because I don't drive 6-puck, that was actually my first time driving a 6-puck clutch. You guys are probably going to think it's clapped, and I promise it is not clapped. It is a very clean Z. It has 52,000 miles on the chassis, and the motor has 61,000. I don't know the history on why he had to swap it out. I'm assuming some previous owner blew it up. But
there's 3 previous owners.
There was 3 previous owners, but the whole car is pretty clean. Underneath it's clean. There's no cracked frame. There's no rust. All the bushings are good. The only thing it needs is the tie rods up front, and I honestly just want to replace the clutch, and it's going to get a new throttle bearing and fork, and I'll probably do everything while I'm down there. Besides that, though, it's a pretty clean car. We just have to go get it washed. It's black, the spec that we want. It'll stand out. Hopefully Delaney likes it. Now we're stuck behind a red Camry for the next 11 miles. All right, if you can tell, the interior changed. We are in the 350Z, not in the Supra anymore. We went and switched it out. We drove it for a little bit before I took the camera out, and here it is.
I only looked at the end, like the outside of the car before we decided to buy this. I just trusted Kate's instinct, honestly, in terms of cars, because I'm more off-road bike sort of stuff. So this is my first time seeing the inside of this car, and I think it looks great. It has tons of room on the inside, tons of storage space. It's gonna be a lot of learning for sure, but I love it.
Yeah, so for now, I'm driving it. We're gonna go take the car to get washed. We'll show you guys how it looks and give you some more insight on the car. I've had a few VQs and they're really reliable, and it's like when anything goes wrong on them, pretty easy to figure out, and they're also really easy to fix. I've had a G35 VQ 35DE, and then I've had my 370Z, or sorry, no, I had a G37. It was a coupe and it was manual, and it was also obviously an HR. HRs are really nice. They make a little bit more power, and they fixed a lot of the issues that the DE had. It's been a while since I've done research on the VQ, so I'm gonna have to sit down and do some more. But it's a really clean, nice sounding car. I don't really like the exhaust on it right now, but you know, maybe change it up or something.
It's alright. I like it for now. I honestly think that the deal we got on it and everything, just as a car in general, is great. Just because we've been searching for some time, a little bit before my accident and obviously a lot more after, and everything that we've come across was either super high miles, people wanted an insane amount of money for like a clapped car or like whatever. So when Cade showed me this one, I was like, it's pretty good. And I'm gonna be completely honest, like low-key thought it was kind of a scam just because of the price and the miles of everything and like how clean the car looks. There's only just like a small scratch on the side and that's it.
Yeah, no one believes me when I tell them this. I always get good deals because I go for the fucking shitty ads. Like, I'm not saying he had like a terrible ad, but it was like the car was dirty, the description wasn't too like cut and clear, the pictures were a little off, so I said screw it, let's just go look at the car because I know that it's a 52,000 mile car. He gave me the VIN, gave me some more insight on it, and this was the first car he ever sold, so I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Because selling a car is annoying and it is hard. I didn't want to buy from a flipper. I didn't want to buy from some kid that just goes through cars. I found the perfect person. The kid had it for 3 years. He's going to college and he just wants to get a car that saves gas. And we got super lucky because this has 52,000 miles. It's a 2008 and they only put the HRs in the 2007s to 2008s. There it is. There's that clutch. And this is just what we were looking for. We were actually going to end up, that same day, yesterday, I was going to end up going to La Jolla to look at a DE, but it had 143,000 miles. So an hour goes by, I started looking Facebook again, and this one came up. Identical color, 2008, everything that we wanted, and all we need to do is wash it, and I just need to fix that little scratch, and I'll show you guys that when we go to wash the car. But overall, super clean, what we were looking for. She really likes the 370Zs, but I was telling her that they're a little heavier in that she probably wouldn't like it as much. I mean, they're more modern. They have the modern amenities, but it's no different than this. Because we could just put the Apple radio in there and do all that.
Yeah, my thing is, though, I was a very visual person, so if I see a car that visually appeals to me on the outside, then I kind of end up falling in love with it. Until, I mean, sometimes it kicked me in the butt just because I would test drive some of them. I'm like, this is actually a piece of crap. But yeah, so the 370s are more visually appealing to me, but in terms of longevity and the low miles on this car, which is insane, I think it's a great deal, and I love it. I'm not saying I hate this car. I love this car. It's amazing. It's just, I can't wait to personalize it.
Yeah, learn how to drive it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 370Zs were nice. It's just people were asking a lot of money, and they had like 100,000+ miles on them. This, we paid less than 10K, and it has 52,000 miles, and it has the same exact motor. So we are happy with this. I think I got a good deal. We waited a month. We could have got a car a month ago, but we didn't. We sat down, talked about it, and spent less money on this than we were going to on a new car, because she was looking at Kia Fortes, the K5s, and a couple other cars. But I'm honestly glad we didn't go the dealership route. I hate dealing with the dealerships, so we went to my credit union. We got a pre-approval. We went looking private party, and here we are now. We got a 350Z. It's already got some stuff on it, and who knows? I'm waiting for Delaney to get bored of this thing so she can pass it down to me, and I can turn it into a drift missile and start using it for content. But until then, this is hers, and she has to learn how to drive it.
Yeah, but my thing is I told him that if I do get bored of this car, then he has to give me a bike. So
yeah, she's just gonna tell me that she's bored of it now, just so she can get a bike.
Yeah, I'm so bored of it. It's a boring car. I need an Indian.
Yeah. Honestly though, like once YouTube starts taking off, or whatever I have got going on starts taking off, and we can afford it, I'll probably convince her to get something else so I can turn this into something. And obviously we'll buy her something nice. I don't know what you'd want though.
A bike.
A bike.
A bike or a GTR.
The thing with the bikes though is it's like, we're in California and people don't pay attention to you. It's not if you get into an accident, it's when.
Okay, we've already discussed this, and obviously we've seen it happen of, if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I got in a car accident. And so like, if something's bound to happen, it's just gonna happen. That's just the way of life. Like, you can avoid things as much as you possibly want. And I do consider myself a very aware person. That's why when I got in my accident, it absolutely pissed me off, because I know that I pay attention, I'm aware. It's just the person in front of me is an idiot. So you can only control so much that you can in life, but also everything is in God's hands. So if it's gonna happen, it's just gonna happen.
This is what a 60,000 mile motor looks like for a 2008. So this is a 61,000 mile motor, but the engine, I mean the car itself only has 52,000 miles on it. And I'm not sure why they did the swap, but they did a good job on it. The only thing that I have to do right now is swap out the clutch, because when I first got it yesterday, I think I already burned up or threw out the throwout bearing. So we're gonna have to get that fixed. You can kind of hear it when we're driving. It's like dung dung, and then I know it's going out, but it's really clean. And yeah, we're in shitty California, so I asked when I first bought this if it had the carb stickers on it, which it does. It has the InGen carb California compliant bullshit. So at least it'll pass smog. We actually have to go get that done. We have about 60 days to smog this thing. 90? Okay, we have 90 days to smog this thing. My wife corrected me, so. All right, let's wash the 350Z. I forgot one thing.
What?
No. I forgot to bring a chamois, so now when we wash the car, we're gonna have to just stick with it.
That means we're gonna just have to dry really fast.
The timer's going.
That's who I decided to marry. I always love when you do the foam on the cars, because it looks like a unicorn just threw up on the side of it.
The Z is clean. Let's go find a good spot to show you guys. So yeah, we went to some self-wash in Marietta. I typically go to Daniel. His URL for his website is stanceautocare.com. I'll put it in the description. He's really good. He does all my stuff. I wouldn't trust anybody else with my vehicle besides him. Maybe one other person. I don't know. I haven't given anybody else the opportunity besides Daniel to detail my vehicles. So I'd go with Daniel if you are in the SoCal area, like Temecula, Riverside. I actually think he goes all the way up to Orange County and San Diego. He's done all my vehicles, all my family's vehicles. He's good. Small business, support him. So here it is. We're done with the wash. Delaney's making her TikToks, but it is very clean. I am happy with our purchase. Again, we only paid $9,000 for a 2008 350Z with an HR in it. And it's manual, and it's a clean title. Person that owned it, pretty good dude. Again, there's little things here and there. You can't really tell unless you get close to it, but like you can see right here is a scratch. I'll show you guys that. Very small. He only got that because he was backing the car up, and I guess it got caught on the truck bumper. You know, those like chrome big blocky ones on the back that kind of stick out. I guess he was pulling out and hit one of those, but this is it, the Z. This is now Delaney's car until she gets bored of it. What do you say?
I'm trying to make a TikTok.
I'm distracting her from her TikTok, but let me go ahead and show you guys this. I just got it freshly cleaned. Nismo floor mats, sheath knob. And these things have a lot of space. Like, I'm actually surprised how much room these cars actually have. This was the exact spec that we were looking for too. We really wanted to do black, and we were either gonna get a 370Z if we found a good deal, or we were gonna do a 350 with an HR. That's exactly what we did. Here's the engine bay. It's got the InGen intakes on it with the carb compliant stickers. He did the whole front of the motor, so I think this is all timing covers and chains and whatnot. He's got Z1 Motorsport stuff everywhere. I guess I should say we have Z1 Motor stuff parts everywhere. So far the plans for this car, I think, is just get the new headlights. I think it just needs new headlights. That's what I want to do, but this is ultimately her car now. So who knows what we'll do. We have to buy a house first. Once we buy our house, then we're going to start putting money into this car, into the Supra, and then maybe do some other things. What's your aspirations? Your booty. She just tapped her ass.
You said aspirations.
That's right. Well, do you have anything you want to do to the Z? Or do you like it how it is? New wheels, maybe lower it a bit?
I don't mind the wheels, if I'm going to be completely honest. It's kind of the idea that I wanted to do with the car anyways, kind of just keep it like all dark black sort of things. That's kind of like what I like. I would like to, obviously I want to get new headlights. I like the ones that kind of light up around. If we can find anything.
Oh, like the LEDs that switch up?
Yeah.
Kind of like the
I think
Supra
that,
almost?
yeah, I think that would look really clean. I think obviously get some new emblems, either that or just black them out. Probably get some, I don't know, some trimming. I don't know, I kind of like it. I like how it is right now. I don't think anything needs to be done, but yeah.
I'd say that's fair. Lowering it, probably put some nice coilovers on it. We do not want to cheap out on this car, mainly because if she gets bored of it, I want to make sure I have a good drift missile set up, which it's probably going to take a long time, but that's okay. I don't want to start beating up on a car until I'm doing really well and it makes sense for me to do it for content. So we have some plans. Again, this is probably, I'm wrapping up the video now just because I don't really know what else I could do. I'm still kind of learning, so this is going to be one of those cringy videos, cringing until I make it kind of videos. Until then, this is our Z. If you guys have any feedback, that'd be awesome. If you want to see something, or if I didn't show you guys something that you want to see, that's going to help me in the long run and make me want to make videos more, because if I keep making crap videos and I'm not getting feedback and everyone just hates what I'm doing, then I'm not going to be motivated to want to keep making videos. I mean, I still might, just so I can have my future children look back at it and see what mom and dad are doing. Besides that, you guys let me know. Next video, we're going to be having Delaney actually driving this thing with a 6-puck clutch. I had a hard time with it, but I'm kind of used to it now after driving it for a day. But I know she's not going to have fun with it, so let's see how that goes. Until then, you guys be safe. Thank you for watching and have a good day.